There have been rumors about Bruce Willis's health for a few years now, and it looks like those are all true. Bruce Willis announced today that he is stepping away. He is retiring from acting at the age of 67. Bruce Willis stepping away from acting career after aphasia diagnosis. New York. Bruce Willis is stepping away from acting after a diagnosis of aphasia, a condition that causes loss of ability to understand or express speech, his family announced Wednesday. And that is awful. Like for someone who has made their entire career, being on a TV screen and saying words, being an actor, expressing things in front of the entire world, to then kind of lose the ability to understand speech or maybe even to remember it enough to speak himself, that is tragic. And we've heard rumors for a few years, they've definitely ramped up as Bruce Willis was seemingly in so many movies over the past year or two. Literally like 20 movies in the past 2 years. It seemed like he would do almost anything for a payday. And it looks like that was the case. He was probably just trying to get as much done as he possibly could before he wasn't able to ever act again. And that seems to be the route we're going down. In a statement posted on Willis's Instagram page, the 67-year-old actor's family said Willis was recently diagnosed with aphasia and that is impacting his cognitive abilities. And here's the post. To Bruce's amazing supporters, as a family, we wanted to share our beloved Bruce has been experiencing some health issues and has recently been diagnosed with aphasia, which is impacting his cognitive abilities. As a result of this, and with much consideration, Bruce is stepping away from the career that has meant so much to him. This is a really challenging time from our family, and we're so appreciative of your continued love, compassion, and support. We're moving forward through this as a strong family unit and wanted to bring his fans in because we know how much he means to you as you do to him. As Bruce always says, live it up, and together we plan to do just that, and then his entire extended family there. Aphasia typically occurs after a stroke or head injury, but can also gradually develop due to a slow-growing tumor or a disease that causes degenerative damage. It's treated primarily with speech therapy and learning non-verbal means of communications. The news about Willis, one of Hollywood's most beloved actors, immediately spread online. His 4-decade career has amassed more than $5 billion in the box office. So, it's really sad. Bruce Willis, one of my favorite guys in Hollywood, one of my favorite actors. I like a lot of the stuff he does. Obviously, Die Hard is one of the best movies that's ever created. And yes, it is a Christmas movie, regardless of what anybody else says. My thoughts go out to him and his family, as someone who has made it their entire career expressing themselves and speaking with people, communicating with people, to now have a disease that prohibits you or limits you doing that. That is just tragic, and it's unfortunate. But what do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks for watching, everyone. And a huge shout out to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to follow me on Twitter or Instagram? Check out the description below. You'll find links to my P.O. box and my Patreon as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.